So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. YusefWateef. I'm in Sao Paulo, Brazil right now. I don't know if that's even relevant to what we're going to talk about, but I want to tell you about something that's been happening to me it slowly happens all the time. These past couple of months it's been ramping up, and especially this last month, it has really hit the roof. A lot of people have called me or messaged me and said, first off, wherever you're watching this, like, share, and subscribe. That is important. Let me say that again. Like, share, subscribe. It's really important, because without doing that, a lot of the stuff that I do, we can't share with other people. This is how I get things done. A lot of you know I have a couple of businesses, one of which is my expat relocation services business. I help people come from all over the world to live in Brazil legally with their visas and paperwork. But let's go back to what the phone calls and messages I've been getting. I don't know what the opposite of FOMO is, fear of missing out. Fear of missing out is you do something because everyone else is doing it and it looks cool. Peer pressure, maybe. Good thing, bad thing, who cares? The opposite of feeling FOMO, fear of missing out, is when you feel as if the horse has already left the barn, where that thing that you should have done earlier has already happened and it's too late. And I want to tell you that's not the case with cryptocurrency. Now, for the purpose of this video, if I say cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, I'm going to use them interchangeably, even though I know that's wrong. We can get into different cryptocurrencies later. Right now, over this past couple of months, cryptocurrency has started to have what we call large-scale adoption and integration. Lots of companies are saying, listen, I'm going to accept cryptocurrency. I've been into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for about 8 years. That's not as long as some of the friends I have. What I want to tell you is that if I offered you a few shares of Pepsi or Coke, would you say that's a bad idea? That investment is really old. People have already used it. People have already made a lot of money in it. I can't. Of course you wouldn't. You'd say that's a good thing. It's been around for a long time. Yet I have people messaging me saying, what do you suggest I do to put money in now that Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, has already taken off? And I say, well, why don't you educate yourself on those things and get involved now? Yeah, but I know some guys, they said they already made a bunch of money in it and they're getting out. Well, that's them. Maybe they invested at $1 and they took their profit when they had $2 or $5. That doesn't mean you can't. I tell people all the time, I am a small-time hustler. Why? I'm very conservative in my actions and my investments. I've never had any big wins, including in cryptocurrency or any other investment. I look at something that's already doing well, that has a proven track record, and I get in a little at a time. I'm not here to tell you to dump all your money into cryptocurrency. I'm just not. That's just not how the game goes. I'm here to tell you, educate yourself on it. Let me do this. I'm going to give you a link to the course that I took from the University of Nicosia, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Google a man named Andreas Antonopoulos, who was one of the two professors. Educate yourself on it now. Start to invest a little bit. I tell people all the time, you need to be investing. Our grandfathers were told 10%. You need to invest 20% of your income into something that you're not going to touch until later. That might be 5 years, 10 years, at minimum 1 to 3 years. Cryptocurrency is the newest in a long line of things that people who are willing to educate themselves on financial and fiscal responsibility are going to do well at. Nobody who has ever had their money long term did anything quickly. Just because your friends have told you they're taking their money out of crypto, it's not because cryptocurrency has done something bad. It's because cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is doing something good. A rising tide lifts all boats. Give you an example. Elon Musk has been a patron saint of different cryptocurrency, and just saying in general, crypto is good, right? When cryptocurrency goes up a little bit, particularly Bitcoin, which is the flagship, they all go up a little bit. Some go up by 0.00 cents. Some go up by a few dollars. I don't know why people want to believe that it's already been there, it's already done that, it's only a couple of decades old, but there's no way to make any money at it. I'm telling you, your responsibility isn't to look for the new, better thing. Don't look for the new shiny toy. Look for the, hey, listen, buy that used video game system that you already know works that you can get for half off. Buy that phone the year after it was brand new so you can get it cheaper. But you know it works, so you can go online and research all the bugs that phone had. Buy that car that was made last year brand new, wait 12 months for the other guy who can't make those payments to return it, and then you buy it at a discount. Why aren't we looking at these with our investments, particularly cryptocurrency? We already know the system works. Why is that scaring you? Now, there's a person in this tiny little Volkswagen with an engine that, no, it's not a Volkswagen, it's a, oh, I was wrong, it was the Volkswagen that was next to it. These guys have a big delivery truck that I think is diesel. I'm not quite sure, but that thing is cranking loud and it's going like 4 miles an hour. In any case, what I'm trying to get across to you is that, one, with money, if you want to be a have, and everybody knows how I designate a have, it's not how much money you have, it's whether or not you're able to take 20% of what you make before taxes and put it away into different investments. A have is a person that can add all their bills up for everything they buy and do, not just your rent and utilities, but how much you spend every month going to eat, how much you spending on somebody else, what your monthly budget for everything is, and say I have 6 months of that frozen cold in liquid cash. Those are people who have. To be one of those people, in my experience, when I was a financial professional dealing in mutual funds, cash value, life insurance especially, these are people who are only putting their money in places where they know it's going to grow. Now, there's always going to be a little bit of just wild money. There's going to be a little bit of money you can put in something that's kind of a little crazy. But the majority of these people are making their money over a long period of time. I've been in cryptocurrency 8 years. I didn't take a profit until December of last year. December of 2020, I took some profit. Between December and January, I took some profit because the game has been good to me. So what I'm trying to get across to you is, first, educate yourself, because again, people come to me and say, "What, can I just throw some money at your face and you do it for me?" I could, but that's not going to help you. And I'm not going to do that for free. I'm going to take a few percentage. Or I can give you a class you can take online, a book you can read. You want the money, but you don't want to pay for it with the time. Take the time to find out what cryptocurrency is. Educate yourself first on Bitcoin, then on a few other things. What are the biggest coins after that? And take a little bit of your money and invest it now. Not on something new, but on the ones that have already been making money. And don't look to make your money now. Say, listen, the horse has already left the barn for my buddies. Maybe they got in and got out and made a couple of million. But what's wrong with you getting in and getting out and just getting a couple thousand? Is that a bad thing, making a couple thousand profit? You're dumping, I don't know, whatever you can afford to put in every week when you get your salary, or every month when you get your salary. You dump that 5, 10, 20% in. Is there a problem with that? Of course not. There's no problem with that at all. But everybody wants to believe that their friends who told them, I just cashed out, had all this big jackpot that they hit because they got lucky and they put their money into the right cryptocurrency in the beginning and pulled it out right now. They're not going to tell you about the cryptocurrencies that lost money. They're not going to tell you what their overall portfolio balance is. So when you come to me and you say, what should I do? What's the next big thing for my money? How can I get more profit on what I have? I'm going to tell you, invest in something old. Invest in Bitcoin. Invest in cryptocurrency. Find the cryptocurrency and read what's called the white paper. Find the one that's right for you. I don't sell Bitcoin. I don't make any money telling you this. I make my money doing expat relocation services. For the people who want to know who I am professionally and some of the private things we do, I do those things in a Patreon group. I have a small Patreon group of people who are business owners, independent business people. We share our ideas. We become clients for each other. I'll put a link for that below as well. Right? I also have a section here on YouTube, and I'll put a link to that as well, where I just put all my money videos. I hope everybody's having a great day. I know I'm kind of jumping on your face a little bit, and I meant to. I hope this triggers you to start asking some more questions. I hope you come to me and say, hey, look at what I read. What do you think? I hope one day we can compare portfolios, not to see who made the most money, but who made the longest investments, who made the smartest investments. All right? So thank you. Bye-bye.